Residents of Tashabiri village in Katumaki of Dan Musa local government area have been asked by bandits to pay 30 million naira or risk ferocious attacks. The request followed the killing of a bandit kingpin known as Dankarami Small. Airstrikes executed recently by the Nigeria Air Force aircraft in Katsina State killed Dankarami. The disease was born in a settlement called Lambagabas in Rukundoa district in the Zumi local government area, where he owned a mansion with more than 38 rooms, a mosque and an Islamia school. Dankarami is also known as Guaska. His settlement Lambagabas is situated not more than 2 kilometers east of Rukudawa, a farming community that has suffered a series of deadly assaults by armed bandits for more than a decade. His foot soldiers are notoriously known as Young Shabaka or the teenagers because they are mostly young and are responsible for most of the abductions, cattle rustling, and deadly raids on dozens of communities. It was gathered that he met his Waterloo when he visited one Sabira, a teenage girl he had forcibly married in Tashabiri village. Following his death, his boys demanded that the community must provide Sabira and her mother and pay 30 million naira or risk being attacked. Also, in the absence of Sabira, the terrorists were said to have abducted her grandmother and one Aliyu identified as her son. Most residents have fled the village after they got a hint that the leader of the bandits, one Melore, would raid the community and kill everyone. Are we in 21st century? Are these things happening under a democratically elected president? This thing is getting out of hand. Are we in Nigeria? Are these people in Nigeria? I don't understand. Do they even have a governor? Do they have a local government chairman? Do they have a House of Reps people from there? Do they have a senator from that? Do they have in this country? Can you see what we are hearing? These guys are acting with the impunity and everything seems to be okay. Some people are doing their own, some people are doing their own. We are talking about the adulterated fuel that has been pumped into the country, the refineries that cannot work, the economy that has fallen below expectation, insecurity here and there, people's life being taken, robbery here and there, ritual, everything is just in disarray. Things are so expensive. No electricity, no whatever. What are we living for in this country? What are we living for? I can't just seem to understand. It's just like a Tales by Moonlight. You're just reading some story. Maybe some people, all this kind of friction story. That's what we are hearing. And we have police in this country. We have army. We have all the whatever, whether paramilitary and all of those security agencies. We have them in this country that are well paid. They make budgets. We have people at the National Assembly making budgets here and there. Wearing agbada onto nothing. Captains of industry. I would just be laughing when they give themselves title. I don't just understand. Do you understand? It takes somebody who has conscience to be feeling all these things, because some people might just like, what does that? That doesn't mean anything. After all, it's not in my area. I'm not experiencing it. No, you are not experiencing this, and this kind of things are happening, and the government is not doing anything, and you think that when worse things, it will not get to you. If it gets to you, that somebody is going to come to rescue you. Who is going to do that? It's not a free fall. We can say that. Of course, we are seeing the isolated insecurity, isolated cases here and there in other regions. Was it not yesterday that bullion van was attacked or intercepted in Oyo, Ibadan? And the same thing in Enugu or in Anambra in the east. 3 people were gone down. Soldiers were gone down. A policeman was hiding in a shop. And we have a lot of ritual killings, isolated crimes here and there. And everybody is just like, I feel all right. And somebody is sitting there. Wow. This Buhari. Honestly, I don't even know what God is up to, because this thing is just, is out of hand. It's out of hand. This man just came to make life uncomfortable, to make life worse for Nigerians. Now wow. Now wow. 30 million naira or less, and police will not do anything about it. They are telling us that they want to declare state of emergency for ritual killings. Do you know all those things that they are talking about will not work until the first thing I think should be on the burner run it. They'll be on the first on the priority. That should be priority now is to get the economy okay to a very large extent. Now they want to go after those who are committing all these atrocities with empty stomach. People cannot just feed themselves. What is driving this whole thing? We have people who are being paid heavily and yet they are doing nothing. Those who are supposed to be at the helm of affair of this country, they are just being paid without doing anything, and they are showing off here and there. And there's poverty in the land. You can imagine a monarch who is even requesting 20 million naira for wedding. He's requesting 20 million naira for wedding. For a societal wedding, in the midst of hunger, in the midst of all these things. If you want to get married, can't you do it in a low key and everybody enters? The economy is not good. You want to declare state of emergency. On banditry, they have not declared state of emergency. On that, they are holding some people who are saying the truth about this country. They are holding them in detention. Well, to them, Nnamdi Kanu is the problem of Nigeria, and IPOB is destroying the economy of the South. North is secured. Ask state government to raise that amount of money. Meanwhile, community residents are busy searching for what to fend their kids with. Bandits teaching them in the language Buhari said they should understand. They have no other option than to pay before Udogu himself comes. That is good news. Mr. Integrity is doing well. You will never see the Amajiris to comment now, but let them mention IPOB. You will see them coming out of IDP camp to say nonsense. They should Buhari and tell them. You should tell Buhari and tell them what the bandit said. They should inform Buhari. Bandit teaching Northerners the language they understand by fire, by force. Can you imagine? The price is too much. Buhari should bargain the price down. I think they used to have a, what is it called, peace talk, or to negotiate. That's what they call it. Bandits, una well done. God they will guide and protect una. God will they give una more strength to continue una teaching for not. I beg, no stop, continue teaching them. The money must be paid. That Buhari compensation to Katsina for voted him in and swiped out Jonathan from that state. And of course, the people are not even seeing it from that angle. It is you that you are crying more than the bereaved. They are not seeing it that say, oh, because they voted Buhari, that is why they are going through all what they are going through. They don't even see it. Believe you me, if the man contests again, all of them will rush and vote for him again. They don't know they are late from their rights, so it's unfortunate.